said to me, do you think art has a function in society? And I thought, what kind of dumb question is that? Well, I said, yeah. I mean, what else? And then but he was leading somewhere. And he said, well, like, what could it possibly be? And I said, I don't know. Why don't we discuss it? And he said, is it therapeutic for you? Me. I said, yeah, it is actually. I do it, I'm a professional artist. I mean, there's things I do, but the bottom line is that it is a necessity for me to do. And I hope that it extends, that it creates some hope or some energy that's productive and positive in the world. And he says, well, does that also, well, anyway, it led to, would you come with us to Africa because we want to create workshops to help rehabilitate former child soldiers and sex slaves that have been kidnapped and either rescued or escaped and lived in refugee camps. So yeah, I said that'd be great. And then I guess then 3 years ago I went and I did this thing on behalf of them, the UN, to start this program to bring these kids together to make painting, to do painting. I brought all the supplies, and it was wonderful and very gratifying. Then I took a lot of the paintings back and curated a show in New York, and we sold the paintings. I mean, they were little, but they were beautiful. And we didn't sell them for much, $200, $300, but it was enough to give back to the kids to get them all into school. Because although they say in Africa school is free, a lot of people can't afford it because they have to buy uniforms and books and pay the teachers tips, or else they don't show up, and all that kind of stuff. So that was the project that we're still working on. That actually we're going to try again in Haiti soon. So anyway, these meditation paintings have to do with that, and also my practice. Starting in the middle, the image really was looking down from above a tree of life. So it starts in the middle, it fragments out, moves around, vibrates, reconnects in places, circulates, connects, and doesn't connect, but is interrelated always. And I just stuck with silver, red, and black, most of them. Well, we passed them. There were more meditation paintings, but obviously we're going fast. So then after that, I took the meditation paintings, and I thought, well, then what? And then I wanted to deal with the idea that meditation and the time and the connection. So I started again with the middle of the painting. You go back one. No, you can't see it. Go forward. Let's see. Is there anything forward? Oh, go back. Anyway, so what I did was I wanted to deal with, again, that idea of the images, the non-images, but I wanted to hook it into time. Like in this one, it's called Time Evicted. On the right is Time, the Kingdom of Numbers. So that's actually the real time. More than like on the left, it's just you can see the black dots in the painting, but they're all underneath the painting. And there's a whole series of paintings, like there are actually 12 of them, 12 hours. On the right, I just wanted to do kind of digital time. So I kind of got all those digital numbers in there. These are photographic. What I did was after I did those paintings, and I did these things on aluminum, which had to do with like the negative and positive. the kind of absence and presence of the image. And I got, go back a second.
Okay.
So I just got, I had this paper produced that was blue. Here it was blue, and then I kind of painted on it, exposed it, so that I could get the blue off to like photographic chemicals, so that I could go back through the paper to the white. So you get the outlines and that's a clock. That's a page from a sketchbook.
Obituaries.
Well, yeah, it's just I've always liked them, but it says
Talk to the mic. Talk to the mic.
This one says I could read this one. You could probably read with Eric Romar, as with Mozart, Austin, James, and Proust. We need to remember that art is seldom about life, or not quite about life. Art is about discovery and design and reasoning with chaos. If there is one thing I will miss with Eric Romar's death, it is the clarity, the candor, and the pleasure with which one human can sit with another and reason about love, and not forget, in Pascal's words, that the heart has reason that reason knows nothing of. So those are just things that I cut out to look at, because I think they're cool.
And they're so they're so related to what ends up in your paintings and has been in your paintings over the years. And then finally, I wanted to show these images from your experience in Uganda, if you wanted to maybe comment about that.
These are the kids. This is kind of at the camp. That was like the one little room. Really, that was just a room. Otherwise, it was just like those tents. And they all came there every day, and they're really like that. These people have been through such horrible things in their lives, and what was so wonderful about the experience is that, and about making art really, is that it made them proud of what they were doing. And that pride made them so happy. Like some of these girls are 14, 15, 16, and like they already have kids. Their kids, the kids of the kids are there. These 16-year-old boys, had been forced, like those pictures you see in the paper with those kids with rifles. They've been forced to kill their families. By warlords. But anyway, we did that for like 10 days, and they just loved it. And,
Well, art is a powerful